Hello and welcome to the next part of Let's Play Metroid Prime. We're now on part 7. So in this video we're going to get ourselves the Wavebuster and the next beam known as the Ice Beam. So where we left off in the Ruin Nursery, I think it's called, in the Chosa Ruins, which is one of the first save stations we came to. And we're getting incoming scan data. That's going to be telling us that there's regional abnormalities in the Chosa Ruins, so that's telling us where we're going. That's the antechamber, which is the last place we're going to head to in this video. But first, as I said, we're going to get the Wavebuster. So way back at the start when we first got the Morph Ball, I mentioned there was a purple door up above. Now that purple door also required a Spider Ball to access, so we can now actually access that. And that's where we're going. So we can go and go up to that door. It was way back where we got the Morph Ball. So head over there. And be ready to use your Spider Ball here. That's what limited us previously, before defeating Thardus, that we did not have the Spider Ball and Boost Ball. Or at least we didn't have the Spider Ball anyway. So do a boost on the U-pipe here and go up here and round and hold R while you go round so that you attach straight onto the Spider Ball tracks the second you get down. Switch the Wave Beam, blast the door. Now welcome to the Tower of Light, it's called, and that's where the Wavebuster is. So we're going to get started. Now you need at least 60 missiles to get the Wavebuster, or if you're very skilled, I think it is just 3 missiles per block. So you need less missiles than you do super missiles, but I like to get it over and done with quickly with the super missiles. Now if you're not careful, it can go wrong. You can actually screw this up. And don't miss. We've got plenty of missiles because we've got 80 missiles, so that accounts to quite a lot of super missiles. In fact, 16 super missiles. So scan these because these appear only this time, and then they blow up when you go to the next level. Alright, be careful of these freaky things. You might want to scan them as well. Hang on until you're perfect with it, because you do not want it bouncing off. And blast all 4, and there you go. And again, it falls further, and the plated puffers come out again. And now. Alright, get ready to blast him and get ready and go. Okay, well done. Now this is the time to scan them, so scan it now. Okay, well done. And this is the last one. Or second last. And now. And there you go. That's the last step to get the Wavebuster, pretty much. So just go up here. Double jump up. And finally up to here. I like to have the thermal on because sometimes it's difficult to see. And there you go, Wavebuster. The Wavebuster is an incredibly powerful upgrade for your Wave Beam that is the equivalent of a super missile. What happens is you activate it by pressing Y when you've charged up your Wave Beam, and it creates a line of electricity that attacks a foe and paralyzes them, and it will keep using missiles 5 every second until eventually, oh by the way, there's an artifact in there, until eventually the enemy dies, and we eventually run out of missiles. Very, very powerful attack, one of the best, and it's especially effective against later enemies. So I'll demonstrate it here on this creature here. Run at you and oh, she's finished. So that's how it works. Very, very nice. So in this next part we are going to head to the antechamber, and our objective here is going to be to obtain the ice beam. So let's get ourselves started on that. Now you see, you can actually get loads of missiles from these things anyway, so there's no need to worry about that. Alright, so the antechamber is past the furnace, which some of us may have been there at this point. You may have chosen to go there, but I chose specifically not to bother wasting my time doing the energy core room yet. But you could if you did want to, so it's entirely up to you. I'm just killing a few of these flies so that I can obtain a few more missiles. It's nice to have quite a lot of missiles at this point. Okay, so we're going to come across a new big enemy that's going to appear throughout the game quite a lot now, unfortunately, and that is the Chozo Spirit, which is one of my least favourite enemies in the game. In fact, they freaked me out when I was a kid, so... So where we're going to head is, we're looking around the whole place. We want to get to the easy access to the furnace, which is over towards the right hand side where the energy core is. That's the way we're heading. We want to get to the energy core as quickly as possible. So the quick way to do that, and I think the only way, is to go back to where we went to get to that thing that set fire to the wasp's nest that was way up at the top of this building. So what we want to do, jump all the way over. Oh, you can't make that jump, and I always seem to think you can, but you can't. Okay, anyway, go up here. You can make the double jump over to here, no problem. Right, and blast these. Go through the door here. Blast these. Avoid the eyes. And open sesame. Welcome back to the energy core. So the energy core is a bit of a confusing room because it's so damn dark. I could not see a thing when I was playing at this point. And there's a tunnel down here that leads to the water, which you can't really do much in because you can't really see anything anyway. So the way we want to head is actually across, straight across there. But again, I didn't see this. However, this is what we're going to do, is we're going to activate these 3 energy cores, and that should lower the water level and raise the platforms, and that will allow us to get to the furnace, where there is an energy tank waiting for us as well. So there it is over there. That's the way we went to get to the bee's nest thing. Right, so our wee froggy friend here, he wants a bomb. That's him done. You see, you could have done this straight after coming out of the boss here, the flamethrower wasp's nest combination. Okay, there goes the water. So if you want, you can go out through this wee hole over here, which I find difficult considering I've a morph ball. I'm sorry, considering I'm so bad with the morph ball. Okay, raise the that's the platforms raised. So here's the next part of the task that we've got to do. There's the door up there at the end. But what you want to do is you want to go down to there again. I jumped up and that was a mistake. And activate the 3rd and final platform system. And open the door, sorry. This will open the door. That's the most important part of that. So there you go. And through that door is the furnace. And indeed, eventually, the ice beam. Okay, so the reason the furnace wasn't accessible previously was because the spider ball tracks that we need the spider ball obviously to get to. However, you can go into this section where there is an energy tank waiting for you. So that's pretty much just for completing the previous room, you get that energy tank. However, obviously later you could, this is obviously a very important part of the game, so you'll be coming back here. So if that's your first time doing the energy core, then that's that'll be the time you got the energy tank. But as I say, you could have done it much earlier. Okay, so do one of these wee morph ball challenges and go through here. Now that white door, sorry, there is an ice beam door. This bit always confuses me because I always forget where the door is. But if you don't get distracted by the shows of lore, you would have noticed that in fact the door was down below. It was a morph ball track down below. Okay, sometimes I have to put the thermal visor on in order to actually see. The final visor also makes it much easier. Alright, what does this look like to you? A half pipe. So let's use this U pipe to boost ball the way out of here. Now, as you may have noticed up at the top of the screen, there is a missile expansion. I'm not going to get that in this video. But if you did want to get that, you could. Just while we're here, scan the Chozo lore, because there's quite a lot of it. However, coming back to this room is quite a good thing to do, because you'll need to at a later stage. I always get confused here and think that the door should be over there, shouldn't it? Don't try wasting super missiles on it. But instead, note the door is behind you. That's a missile door. Although normally they give you loads and loads of stuff, this time they're not giving us anything, so oh well. Alright, welcome to the artifact room, or the elder room, sorry. That big white cloud of smoke, that's about to become one of my least favourite enemies, the Chozo's Spirit. Kill it. This is the first time you meet them, but you'll meet them a lot more now. They're horrible, they appear all over the Chozo ruins after this. Also, they can't be damaged by any other beam, apart from the power beam. It's the only one that can damage them, so only use that.
Doors unlocked.
Okay, so here are the beams being activated. These are bomb slots with beams in them that you cover them. You've got to basically blast them with the right beam and they will activate. Whoa, no. Right, so double jump up to here and then from here, double jump round to here. Right, switch to the wave beam. Blast the wave beam with the wave beam, sorry. Hey, if you want, just grab the Chozo lure there and go into the Elder's Arms again. As you can see, this is a tunnel for you to go along. So if you go into the Elder's Arms, or hands anyway, he'll grab you and he'll roll you. And then you appear up in the upper part. And the doors reactivate on the bomb slots. So you don't have to deactivate that shield door, but it makes it easier when you're going back into it. I keep it there sometimes because it serves as good protection. And I'm doing that this time. Okay, so what you've got to do here is you've got to let the water out so we can turn this into a U-pipe. Unfortunately, Boost Ball doesn't function correctly under the water. It's a bit of a problem because it would be quite good if it did, but it doesn't. So, right, kill this frog, Toad, and Boost Ball, Boost Ball, Boost Ball, Boost Ball until you get caught in his mouth and bomb him. You've got to be quick there. And there you go. Final, or third beam. That's the final part of this video. That's the ice beam for us. So well done. Another nice beam. However, I'm not very fond of the ice beam because it's a big chunky big cannon thing that sits on your arm. I mean, it doesn't look particularly nice. Not compared with the other ones. So it's not my favourite beam. Okay, go through here and there's a save station, as well as a hole in the wall. Okay, thanks for watching my video. I hope you watch some more.